hello, I'm Luis Ramirez, founder and CEO of Mawari, and we're a DePIN for spatial computing. So why on earth we created a DePIN for spatial computing? So we actually started a company in 2017, and our mission has always been to actually accelerate extended reality. So Takeo, which is here, and I had this vision that we right now we are in frame media, so we see everything through a frame like a peeping hole, and then that the media actually will come right from in front of you to your eyes, and the UI will be the whole world. That's our vision, something like this. So we power digital humans that are AI powered, and we bring them to the real world.
Augmented reality realm through the Mawari network in Korea.
Just seamless as if they were in this world. If we have a good connection, our CTO Alex can give you a demo later. Already running on DePIN. So anyways, I'll just give you another example. This is not with AI, but this is just how we orchestrate the network. It's a full use case in which studios like Disney and others, puppet avatars. We did this collaboration with T-Mobile in the US. So please take a look.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. I slept in my cat bed. I woke up. Didn't even have to be anywhere. Because you see me in Dallas, right up next to my cat bed.
So what's happening here?
Meeting all my fans.
The motion actress moving her head, her body, and all that data is being sent to a decentralized rendering server. Then the rendering server composites the motion data with the graphic image, renders and stream in real time. So as you can see, she's in Canada. We were at that event in Austin, and with sub 32 milliseconds, we were able to have a real-time experience through our network. Then in Japan last year, actually, we did the world's first mixed reality discussion panel. So everybody was wearing the headset, and you'll see. The planet Earth will catch up very soon with the technology of Jupiter, and our vision is to. She's there, and she was moderating the panel.
Thank you very much. I would also want to
As you see, fully synchronized into the entry.
handle the bandwidth or latency issues that often arise with high quality real-time virtual experiences.
Sure. As I mentioned, our focus of the company has been to.
Okay, so what is the hot use case in 2025? AI agents. But we've been doing this in 2018. That's actually why we started the company, and we created 3D streaming technology because a telco in Japan, KDDI, actually had that vision that since there's a lot of aging population in Japan, the only way to actually tailor the lack of workforce is through AI agents. But that was 2018. So now this is more recent, and I asked her about Mawari, so she can actually explain better than me what Mawari is.
Mawari is a technology company that focuses on enabling high-quality augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR.
So that's also real-time edge AI.
Their platform leverages the power of the cloud to stream complex graphics to AR/VR devices, which might otherwise struggle.
Anyways, let's move. So now, what's Mawari? We're the world's first DePIN for spatial computing, and we power the AI-driven immersive experiences and create a content delivery network for this type of content. So, but now you will wonder why streaming and why spatial streaming matters. Think about today on Netflix. You press play, and within less than a second, you have a 4K movie in your phone, in your TV, wherever you are. So we give that for granted, but the reality is that it took about 20 years to build all the network and the infrastructure to get this level of readiness. So when we think about mixed reality, We all imagine, because we've seen, depending on the generation, Blade Runner, Ready Player One, Minority Report, we all have an image of how the future will be, but it's not going to become mainstream if we don't have the same level of readiness and the same level of service as we have with 2D content. And this is the reason why we created Mawari. So the elephant in the room when in the XR industry is that, okay, so Meta and all these other companies are investing billions on the devices, but what about the content? So consumer-grade content cannot be scaled to mobile devices with the traditional infrastructure. This is because technical bottlenecks and infrastructure limitations. So technical bottlenecks are simple. So when we moved from 2D to 3D, the file size increases. So we're talking about gigabytes, terabytes, and for example, if you have to download 40 gigabytes, you're not gonna wait an hour for the content. You just want to press play and have the content ready for you. The second one is the format. So we're moving to spatial computing. So also, as Niels from Oki explained, perception and everything in 3D needs to be native so that we can have that next generation of content. And finally, device processing. If we want the glasses actually to be just like the Ray-Bans, we need to remove all the processing from their form factor. And the only way to do that is to offload all that rendering and AI processing to the edge, period. And then infrastructure. With the current centralized infrastructure of CDNs, there are a lot of limitations, and that actually really didn't allow us to scale our technology. So how did we solve those bottlenecks? So the main focus for actually 5 years was just how to solve the latency and bandwidth problems. It was just me bugging Alex, fix it for 5 years, and we did it. So how did we do it? We reinvented actually creating a streaming format that is AR native, and to create that, we actually had to create the full rendering pipeline again. So capture, rendering, encoding, streaming, and decoding via network, because 2D is very different to 3D. So that's what we created, the Mawari platform, which includes the decentralized layer, which is all the infrastructure, the Mawari network, the Mawari engine, which is our core technology, a 3D streaming framework. We have 4 patents already published and 10 more on the pipeline, and then an SDK that allows this technology to connect with the infrastructure. So that's our vision. So today we are in the era of flunky headsets and really basic content. So we want to push the world to very slim glasses and rich mixed reality content. So 3D streaming delivers what we call sense of presence. And that's what makes a difference from actually just experiencing AR in your phone and in the glasses, because you really feel like someone is there. Like in this case, this DJ actually was live casting from a very different location into this living room. And how do we achieve that? As I mentioned, we created a framework called the 3D Streaming Codec, and also the SDK that is includes some black magic like split rendering and parallel processing. So now, why DePIN? Why I'm here, basically. So we created this technology for about 5 years, 6 years, and we started partnering with AWS, with Google Cloud, and we told them, well, okay, we want to deploy GPUs on the edge to scale this service. We have some demand, and that's around 2021. And you wouldn't believe, because we started in Japan. In Japan, they only had 16 virtual machines on the edge, because they're a big chicken and the egg problem. It's not a technological problem, but actually for hyperscalers to be on the edge, they need to host the infrastructure inside the telcos. And that creates a big, okay, so who's monetizing what problem? So we were at a crossroads, and at the time, then I got inspired by Render Network, by Helium. I saw how they were able to really bootstrap their supply quickly And that's when I told Alex, we need to go Web3. And he grew some gray hairs after that because we created another company. Mawari Network is a DePIN from the inception, because that's actually even DePIN before the DePIN term was coined, because that was the only way to actually solve the problem for us. We need GPUs in the edge, and there needs to be distributed compute, but not everybody or not the hyperscalers cannot provide all that compute. So we need third parties, independent data centers, and also our communities. So for that, we use blockchains to keep that transparency layer. So also, did you know, maybe since you are not very familiar with the XR industry, today we have more than 50 million units already shipped worldwide. And out of these 50 million units, if you think about how the iPhone started, right now probably we're at the iPhone 3, iPhone 4 timeline. So we're just waiting for that killer application that will start getting the generation Alpha and generation C more hooked into this. So timing is right, and moreover, these experiences need realism, need a lot of compute, and this is just going to skyrocket. So we don't have enough compute to power spatial computing worldwide. And why now? Well, we've been working in this, as I say, since 2017. A testament is Samsung Next. They believed in us. We're doing a collaboration as they're releasing an XR headset, also borderless, which is here. Trusted our vision. And we were able to raise, and we created a network that orchestrates bandwidth, storage, and rendering or processing in real time. So that's the Mawari network. This is kind of like the schema, how we orchestrate the full network. And since actually we started in 2017 and we did a lot of R&D with telcos, we actually, our technology has been deployed in over 50 commercial installations, and we have big clients, as you can see here. And if you look Mawari in the media, you will see articles in Forbes, in VentureBeat, and we've been called like the MP3 of AR, the Akamai of XR, and the $20 billion codec. And even not being crypto, we were called the 20 billion TVL. So we'll see. So I'll play a video. It's a success story of commercial activation and showing that actually you can monetize XR today. So this is a simulated XR at Mutex JP. So let's have a look. Audio, please.
Mawari is making the extraordinary accessible to everyone, empowering creators to deliver awe-inspiring, immersive experiences globally. How is Mawari unlocking the full potential of the trillion-dollar mixed reality market? Meet Assimilating XR by Hiroaki Umeda, a masterful blend of digitized contemporary dance, digital art, and cutting-edge mixed reality technology powered by Mawari. This creation's immersive tapestry of movement, light, music mesmerized audiences in its 2-day premiere at Mutex Japan in Tokyo. Processing power limits quality and immersion in XR devices. However, streaming real-time, high-fidelity, and consumer-grade 3D visuals from the Mixer visual art tool was a non-negotiable requirement for creating a captivating, life-changing experience. Achieving this magic was only possible thanks to Mawari's revolutionary Core XR streaming technology. The result? Real-time, high-fidelity, consumer-grade 3D visuals delivered at a quality never before experienced in the market. This groundbreaking mixed reality installation was not only the first of its kind, but also a tremendous success, debuting to immediate acclaim and selling out instantly. Audiences commented on their amazement with a 96% satisfaction score. The ripple effect of the work's success cascaded to numerous media outlets in Japan and abroad. Assimilating XR showcased to the world that consumers are not just willing, but eager to pay for high-quality, mixed reality, immersive content. Attendees paid $20 for a 7-minute performance. An impressive 71% of first-time XR users affirmed that they found value in their experience. This is just the beginning. At Mawari, our mission is clear: to be a driving force in ushering the XR industry into the mainstream. Stay tuned.
And this just went out today in Japan, and it's going to be globally at 8 a.m. Eastern time. So we just signed a contract with Nankai and Met Osaka, which is also here. What's Nankai? Nankai is one of the biggest railroad companies in Japan, a very traditional company. They serve the Osaka region, and they are planning to build Namba, which is kind of like, I would say, Times Square in New York or Shibuya in Tokyo, as a new digital entertainment city in which they will deploy AI agents, just like that one there in the visual, and also live concerts similar to what we just showed, and all this powered by DePIN. So you'll see the news tonight. It's a very exciting project. It's a multi-year city development, and just a testament that DePIN is here to stay. We're doing it something very different to Helium, but it's also reaching the end consumer now. So that's one of the biggest points I would like to emphasize. And just a little bit of promotion. We're doing a node license sale probably very soon. So if you want to be part of this network, please join. We'll have more details in our website soon. So there you go.